Perhaps some showstopper. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 1-0. Ball and a strike. Panic on third. Posey over at second. Belt on at first with nobody out. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And another foul ball. Last strike here for the Giants. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And it's late to his afternoon.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Something tells me it'll be a memorable one today between the... Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one. Into the seats, 0-1. Chapman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
So it was a strikeout swinging. J.D. Martinez takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Perhaps some showstopper. Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Fastball well outside. Popped him up. Wong shading to his right. He's got it 1 away. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. Galvis at second with two down. Heading out toward shallow right. Martinez is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Brendan Drury, and they'll need him to get something going here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one.
Boy, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Next to bat for Toronto, Danny Jansen. First pitch on its way. And a fastball for Miller as he jumps ahead. 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. The game's history takes center stage in today's contest. Up next for Arizona, Steven Souza, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now one away. He's set. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with two away now. And that's in there for strike one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front. And
struck him out. So a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base. We've got a contest that'll take us back in time to. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Well hit to right, but foul. 1-1. Popped him up. Dozier is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now to the plate, Jesus Sucre. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One ball, no strikes the count. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike two. Full count now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, two gone. In now for the O's, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And this is fouled at the plate. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jace Peterson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Renato Nunez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit to short. Turner fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down. Steve Wilkerson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Richard Blyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Sean Doolittle. And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
The 0-2 once more. Swinging a soft liner, and 1 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. Settling in now, Joey Rickard. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. From the stretch, and he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Perhaps some show-stopping moments lie ahead in today's. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
After it is Cespedes. He's there and records the first down. Here's big Aaron Judge. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Aaron Judge is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Last chance for the Yankees. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on him.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Love the pitch called.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Nimmo going back to the track, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Anticipation. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 3-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Got him to go down swinging there. Gary Sanchez becomes the first out in the 9th inning. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Nimmo back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.